Hey, class of 2021. This is your step one pep talk. Get ready. So I have some tips for you for step one. I don't want you to be freaking out about it. You're going into it. Everybody's going to get through it. No big deal. My first tip is be confident. So I had a friend who posted some takeaways from a TED conference that she went to. And one of the quotes that she posted I really liked. It was by Daniel Listmore, and it said, "Confidence is a concept you can choose." I love that. Choose to be confident. Choose to believe in your abilities and what got you to this point and say, I can do this. So choose confidence as you move forward with your study and with your testing. Second thing, get a fight song. What is your fight song? When you study, get yourself pumped up because you are actually training. You're training and you should get pumped up as such. You should get your blood flowing and put something on that's really going to make you feel like, I got this, right? When you work out, or a lot of teams, when they warm up, they have a fight song. So attenuate yourself to get ready to go with a fight song and play it for yourself the morning before you walk into your exam. This also helps you with a predator mindset, right? You're not a sitting duck. You're not just like powerless in this whole situation. Oh my gosh, this is terrible. What's going to happen to me? No, you're a predator. You're in control. Go on the prowl and mess up that test, right? You are not a sitting duck. You are the hunter. Get a fight song. Second, give yourself some baby love. What do I mean by that? Well, I had twins and I lived and died by my routine. But what we know is that our brains are really, really happy with routine. So every day, my children did the same thing. They woke up, they ate, they did some activity, they slept, and then they repeated the whole cycle all over again. Give yourself some baby love and get yourself a routine. This is really going to help you be efficient with what you're doing. It's going to help your brain know how to switch gears better and be more efficient with what's in front of you, and it's going to make you happier. Remember, sleep is studying. Sleep actually activates default mode network in your brain that helps you continue to solidify those new connections that you've made. You cannot shortcut yourself on sleep or you will not actually improve. Not sleeping or shortcutting yourself on sleep would be like lifting weights for 14 hours straight, then waking up and lifting weights for 14 hours straight again. Just like your muscles, as you all know from your physiology courses, need time to recover, your brain does too. So think of going to the gym or having a connection break with your peers or sleeping or even watching a show or doing something that's not studying as helpful. But structure your time and create a routine so you can be efficient in doing that. When you know what's coming, you can actually do better with your structure. And I really like this quote from John Wooden. He never would tell his team, hey, let's go out there and win. He never focused on the outcome. He always focused on what needed to happen at the time. So their team cheer was like, play hard or work hard or hustle. So cheer yourself on with the things that you know you can control, right? Tell yourself, hey, today I'm going to study hard. All right, number 4, run your self-talk like a TED Talk. Okay, back to the TED theme. We talk to ourselves in the worst ways sometimes, and it really undermines not only our power, but our mindset, which we know is really, really important in performance. So I don't want any of you to be saying things like, I just want to pass to yourself, or I just want to get this over with. No, 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 that is not what you're going to be saying. You are going to be saying, I'm going to tear up step 1. Step 1, I am coming for you. You better watch out. Step 1, I'm going to give this my all. I'm going to work hard. I'm going to bust my tail. Let's just see what happens, right? Don't talk to yourself in ways that undermine your efforts. Don't put yourself down. If you have this issue of talking negatively to yourself, call a friend and say, I need a correction on my self-talk today. Can you help me get started on some positive self-talk? Because you guys, it really, really matters how you talk to yourself. Most of us, if someone put a script of sort of what was going on in our head, would never let someone else talk to us the way that we talk to ourselves, right? We don't get up in the morning and say, oh man, I got to take my fat rear end to the gym. But if somebody else said, hey, you should take your fat rear end to the gym, you'd be like, oh, excuse me? Right? But you use that language to talk to yourself. So make sure that you run your self-talk like a TED Talk, encouraging, supportive, positive, because in the long run, it will make a big difference. And lastly, lean on each other. Dedicated can be a time where you get really isolated. So reach out to your med school buddies, have a study accountability partner, have someone that you meet with once a week. How are you doing? Have a conversation about not med school stuff, maybe. Check in on each other and make sure that everyone is going to get across the finish line. You guys can do this. You've always had it in you. You can get through this milestone, and you're going to tear up step one. Miss you and hope that you guys have a great summer. Enjoy the freedom of your schedule and the great things about Dedicated moving forward. And if you lose motivation, stop and think about your future patients. Maybe read your old AMCAS essay and don't look too hard at who you were 2-3 years ago. But remember the motivation and why you decided to do this in the first place, because this is worth it. It's worth it. It's worth all the blood, sweat, and tears. All right, 2021, you got this.